The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs. The Victor Valley College Rams' week-long encounters against Glendale's pitching staff, 3 games in 6 days, cost the Rams their lead as the top-hitting team in the Western State East Division Conference. The Rams' team batting average falls below 300 for the first time this season. Rams individual leaders, however, continue to produce. Kyle Callahan leads the conference in runs driven in. Josh Gooding is second in the conference in RBIs, first in runs scored, and has the third highest batting average in the Western State East Division. Rams starter Marco Perea opens the game, striking out Vaqueros leadoff hitter DJ Omarui. 5th start of the year for the Lubbock, Texas freshman, who comes in with 10 strikeouts in his previous 32 innings. Trouble brews, though, when Marco Perea walks the next hitter, and Glendale's 3 hitters ground ball results in 2 on, 1 out instead of an inning-ending double play. Successive bases on balls to Glendale's cleanup hitter and number 5 hitters enable the visitors to score the game's first run without the benefit of a base hit. Marco Perea's second strikeout of the inning has him on the cusp of minimizing damage, but Glendale pushes across 2 more in the top of the first, and the Rams are chasing 3 when their first hitters come to the plate. Leadoff hitter Josh Gooding walks. Luis Perea hits behind the runner, sending Josh Gooding to second with nobody out. Luis Perea, older brother of starting pitcher Marco Perea, extending his hitting streak to 6 games. Glendale starter Nick Kovar gets a fine running catch from shortstop Grant Mona to rob the conference's leading RBI hitter, Kyle Callahan, of the base hit into left field. The Vaqueros get Justin Henry on the close play at first, and Glendale escapes the first without giving up a run. The Rams get Chad Ayrton aboard on the infield base hit with 1 out in the second. Noah Welch drops the base hit over the right side of the infield, enabling Chad Ayrton to advance to third. Runners at the corners, 1 out. We are in the bottom of the second. Jared Hudson Bell drives in the first Rams run of the day with the sacrifice fly to center, scoring Chad Ayrton from third. 7th run driven in on the year for the former Victor Valley High School freshman. VVC trails by 2, 3-1. Vaqueros first baseman Jake Selko requests maybe the PA system's music man play the chicken dance, if I'm reading the signs and signals correctly, or maybe he's indicating his catcher needs to be talking to him with 2 outs and leadoff hitter Josh Gooding coming to the plate. Alert and aggressive base running by former Jackrabbit Noah Welch accounts for the second Rams run. Josh Gooding beats out the infield hit, and Noah Welch scores from second on the close play. Glendale adds to their run total with the 2-out bloop single to center off the bat of sophomore catcher Zach Mouser. Matt Colom's scoring from second on the play. 4-2 Vaqueros, top of the third. Marco Perea responds by walking the number 9 hitter on 4 pitches, then giving up bases on balls to the next 2 hitters, forcing across Glendale's 5th run. That'll bring an end to the day's work for the freshman starter. Rams assistant coach Bucky Buckles tells relief pitcher Tyler Crone, get ahead of the first hitter he faces and pitch him away to induce a pop-up to second baseman Luis Perea. At least I think that's what he's telling him. Tyler Crone executes. The 2-strike, 2-out bloop winds up going over the head of second baseman Luis Perea, though, and 2 more Vaqueros score, 7-2 Glendale. 3 more Vaqueros runs will score, making it 10-2 Glendale when Kyle Callahan leads off for the Rams in the bottom of the third. What ensues pretty well sums up VVC's frustration on this April Fool's Day. Kyle Callahan rips the base hit into right, then tries to capitalize on the Glendale bobble to put himself in scoring position. He is thrown out at second. Josh Rogers follows with the sharp single to left. The Green Mountain, Colorado sophomore is the last Rams base runner until the 6th. VVC will not place a runner in scoring position until Josh Gooding reaches second in the 8th. In the meantime, Rams relief pitchers Jonathan Mesa, 16, and Darrell Allen, 3, get in some work. Mesa is a freshman out of Eisenhower. Darrell Allen, a first-year Ram from Kearns, Utah. 6th appearance for Darrell Allen, who will ring up a pair of Vaqueros, giving him 10 strikeouts in his 6 innings of work on the year. We go to the 8th. Josh Gooding at second. Luis Perea takes his lead at first. Kyle Callahan adds to his conference-leading RBI total, driving in Josh Gooding for Callahan's 35th run driven in his 21st game played. Josh Gooding's run scored his 36th, second highest total in the state. Kyle Callahan joined the team 7 games into the season, and his 80 at-bats, apparently not enough to qualify him as the leading hitter in the state despite 39 hits. That's a .490 batting average. As soon as Callahan's number of at-bats reaches the total necessary to qualify him for the batting title, he will have the highest batting average among community college hitters in the entire state. As it stands now, a Solaro hitter leads the state in hitting with a .471 average, with 87 official at-bats, 7 more than Kyle Callahan. We have Luis Perea at third, Kyle Callahan at first. Josh Rogers comes through with his second hit of the afternoon, the base hit through the left side. Luis Perea scores. Kyle Callahan goes to second. RBI 8 of the year for Josh Rogers. Noah Welch follows with one of the harder hit balls of the day for the Rams, but just short of Noah Welch's first collegiate home run. Bottom of the 9th. Eric Gold comes off the bench and connects with another hard hit ball, this one into the gap in right center. Eric Gold, the San Pasqual freshman, will later come around to score the final Rams run of the ball game. The Rams open the first full week of April with 3 against the Citrus Owls. Then it will be 3 against the Barstow Vikings and 3 against Antelope Valley to close out the 2017 campaign. The Community Table Restaurant Online Sports Report. Action highlights brought to you by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville, supporting Victor Valley teams and athletic programs.